What's the deal, baby? Y'all didn't know it is the big boss out, boss dog K-Po through the door, here to talk this boxing, man. Whew! Man. Your boy a little tired, man, but hey, we don't make excuses. So today we talking about what's next for Terence Crawford, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot of videos on the internet. You know, a lot of people becoming impatient with this Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fight, man. You know, they think the fight ain't gonna get made. I think it is, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they tell me it's August, it's going into September, and we ain't heard nothing. Whatever, you know what I mean? I think the fight gonna get made. I'll drop a video on why I think that. And, you know what I'm saying? And why I think that the fight may be already made, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. But let's talk about what's next for Terence Crawford, right? People are linking Terence Crawford to like Virgil Ortiz, Keith Thurman, and all this other stuff. I'm gonna drop this in there. Terence Crawford don't need to be worrying about nobody else but Errol Spence Jr. That's it. That's the only guy he need to be worrying about to fight next is Errol. He went look. Let me tell you something. We need to go down memory lane. He went looking for Errol in the lake, ocean, river, sea, wherever that was. He went over there looking for Errol. Remember where your whole ass at? He said that, right? He also, him and his team, put a narrative out there that Errol Spence was ducking. They pushed that narrative. They ran with that shit. They sat there and was like, yeah, Errol Spence is ducking and blah, 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 and bloom. They pushed that. People made videos, all type of stuff, running with that narrative that Errol Spence Jr. was ducking Terence Crawford, right? The time is now. The time is now for this fight to get made. You know what I'm saying? This is the time. Look, if you in dire need to make this fight happen, if you 100% believe that Errol Spence ain't on your level and you gonna whoop him, you sign that contract quick. That's just what it is. You sign that contract quick. But see, the thing is, I don't 100% believe they thought that Errol wanted to fight Bud. Because see, Bud is used to people being afraid of him. A lot of the dudes he fought, besides Sean Porter, were afraid of him. You know what I mean? And I don't mean afraid like they were afraid to fight him. I mean like afraid like they had too much respect for him and his skills in the ring. They didn't take risks. You know what I mean? So let me not use afraid. I'm going to say they didn't take risks. You know what I mean? They was the aura. Like, oh man, this dude fast, my man. This dude can switch. Damn, man. Like, they weren't trying. You know what I mean? Look at Benavidez. What did he do the whole time he fought Terence Crawford? High guard, stood there, absorbed punch. He was a punching bag. And then he'll showboat like, you not hurt me. The same thing he did with Danny Garcia. The only person who took that risk was Mean Machine. Mean Machine came to fight. You know what I'm saying? Mean Machine was like, shit, man, we finna get a crack. Mean Machine, I ain't gonna lie. He for the fight, it was for the first couple rounds, it was back and forth. Mean Machine was giving it to him. I gotta give it to him. But it was because Bud was letting him. And what I mean by letting him is, I think Bud was in southpaw, right? And Mean Machine was landing that straight right, down the pipe. Boop, boop. The whole time. The whole time. Bud sitting there trying to trade with him, not being smart. But the reason why Bud did that with Mean Machine is because he knew Mean Machine wasn't on his level. Now, you finna fight a fighter that may be on your level or past your level in Errol Spence. Can he do that? I recommend he don't do that, but if he do, hey, it's on him. You know what I'm saying? But to get back on topic, well, we don't want to see him in no Virgil Ortiz. We already know that's what's gonna happen. Virgil Ortiz's career gonna get it's gonna get cut short. He's not ready. You know what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz in his last fight didn't look that good to me. He wasn't doing anything where I was like, he was getting touched up. You know what I mean? He kind of just used his size, and that's how he was able to get that boy out of there. But other than that, like he's not him. You know what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz, he got maybe like another year or two to develop. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, it's just It's small, and a lot of people who don't box or who don't like just watch boxing like that, don't see what I'm talking about. They just looking at, oh well, he stopped him and he won in his fights. You could be winning your fights how you want to. It's small things. You know what I mean? It's the little things that catapults you to that next level that I don't see that he's doing in that boxing ring. Moving his head. He don't move it quick enough, or he don't move it at all consistently. Stamina. You know what I mean? If Bud fought Virgil Ortiz right now, Bud will stop him quick. I'm telling you that. It will be over 4 rounds. I'm telling you that. So it's not a fight that we want to see Bud fight. We want to see Bud fight Errol Spence Jr. That's it. That's it. Not Bud and Virgil Ortiz. Throw that away. Throw it in the trash. We ain't trying to see that. All right? We want Bud in there with Errol. Bud called out Errol. Errol did exactly what he said he was going to do, and then now he's locked in Terminator mode on Bud Crawford. Bud should be signing that contract quick. You know what I mean? Really, this fight should have been made. You know what I mean? But, like I say, Bud like to play them games, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like to posture and play. Man, we ain't got time for this stuff. Sign that contract, playboy. That's what it is. I think Bud is a great fighter. I just question his mentality at times. The business side of him. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. You know what I mean? Great fighter. But I don't want to hear him being linked to nobody else. You got to be linked to Errol Spence Jr., who's another great fighter. That's just what it is. I don't want to hear no Bud and Keith Thurman. I saw that too. Bud and Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman don't deserve no Bud Crawford fight. Keith Thurman need to work his way back up. He need to fight Boots Ennis. He need to fight Virgil Ortiz, Conor Ben. He need to fight them. They right there. Boots is the #1 contender for the IBF belt. He's a contender. Fight him. But Keith Thurman, I need 10 million. Man, I already made a video about that, which I'm going to make another one because somebody made a comment that is content worthy. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to elaborate on that. But all I'm saying is at the end of the day, Terence Crawford needs to fight Errol Spence. That's it. That's it. We don't need to be talking about Terence Crawford versus Boots. Terence Crawford only needs to fight Errol Spence Jr. If Terence Crawford does not fight Errol Spence Jr. next, he needs to retire or drop that belt and go to 54. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. If Terence Crawford don't fight Errol Spence Jr. next, he needs to retire or go to 54. Which, me personally, I don't think he should go to 54. There's too many killers up there, bro. I'm sorry. That's just what it is, man. But that's my opinion. That's my perspective. Not saying that, that's what he should do. It's boxing. It's sports. We can talk sports. We can voice opinions. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if Terence Crawford does not fight Errol Spence Jr. next, it does not look good for him. Because he actively called this man out. He actively sought after this man. So, if this fight don't get made, to me, it looked bad on him. Boss gone.